This is the battery box from my van. The heart of the power system in my van, the nerve centre of it all. What makes it so easy for me to go in, turn lights on, charge batteries, even run power tools, electric power tools. From the van in the middle of the Ulu. That is Ulu? Nowhere. Middle of nowhere. That's the translation for Ulu, in the middle of Ulu. Right. It's 4 years old. It's tired. It's been noticeable that it has faults, it has flaws, it has incapabilities that I want to rectify. What I've got for the 240 volt side, I've got a nice 1500 watt inverter which can peak at 3 kilowatts. Very nice. One outlet, only one outlet in my situation. Then to charge it, I've got a DC to DC C-Tech charger. Very useful, very reliable, and usually I've got an auxiliary battery that's packed in on me. This is why I'm doing all this, because I'm upgrading them and decided I need to upgrade the rest. The faults I had with it is simply, I do a lot of short journeys as well as some long journeys, but when I'm doing short journeys, if I've got a couple of days of little tiny jobs here, there, I'm not doing the miles required to boost this thing back up. So when I come back, I have to pull it all out, get a conventional battery charger, smack it on and plug it into laborious carry-on for something with such should-be technology hooked in. So to rectify that part of it, I went and bought a C-Tech 5 amp charger. It's only a 5 amp, I don't need anything more than that. But it means that it will constantly be connected to the battery, and when I need, I can just pull up near a plug socket and in it goes, leave it overnight. Next day I've got a nice full battery. The good thing about C-Tech is they give you options. I've got this lead here which will go straight to the battery, or you've got this one which is your crocodile clips and you can just unplug it. So in picture I'm out in the middle of the Ulu, that's nowhere again for those that might have forgot, and the van battery packs in, but I'm at somebody's house where I'm working. I've got access to electric. I'm always carrying a battery charger. I don't need to worry too much. I can simply, while I'm working, unplug this little lead, removing this from the battery, and plug this one in, little lead, and connect it to my van battery without having disconnected from anywhere. And it is then charging up my van battery instead of this one. But primarily it's to keep this one topped up. Now other faults I have, not faults, issues I have with this. And that is, I put a cigarette lighter, we're talking 4 years ago. We've moved on a little bit in the electronics in vehicles in 4 years. We move on every 6 months, very much. Back then it was good to have a cigarette lighter because many things were a cigarette lighter socket and plug. Even your USB sockets came as a plug to go into here. So I could have it anything. Now, I don't need that, I just need USB. So I want to put some USB in here. Many sockets in there so I can plug in. Because my tools in the van are majority 18 volt, 240 is getting less and less and less required. However, I've still got a couple which are needed. So the first thing to do here is I need to remake this box. I don't want this door anymore. The box in general has been quite good, a reasonably good construction. Okay, so that's the box now empty. Now I also bought the C-Tech battery charger, the one that does the recycling, reconditioning of batteries as well as just charging them. And to my surprise, I put my original battery on, which is only a 74 amp hour, but it wasn't holding a charge for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it wasn't. But I put it onto my new C-Tech charger on the reconditioned mode. And it's now virtually fully charged, which means it has reconditioned it. So I've got 2 batteries. So what I'll do, since I've got them, is I'll put these in parallel, giving me 210 amp power. Now what I've done here is I have removed the information stuff from the front of this, because this is going to go inside now. I'm going to plug it in and leave it plugged in constantly. This lot will be on the cover outside, so I can see what's going on and turn it on. I'll put on here, this is the C-Tech battery charge. It stays on there, it's closed. You open it and plug the charger into it when you want to charge, and then unplug it and just leave it down it. Yeah, looks like that. No? Yeah, pretty. Okay, good. So that's it. Yeah, not totally, but enough. Enough to insulate it. Right, so let's give this a quick test. That's off. Right, there we are. Very nice. That's just extra light inside the box. That's it. Right, and that is the front plate done. Just screw them into place. That I'll just glue into place. Right, the next job is to assemble the box without the weight. So all the heavy things, take them out, assemble the box, and start doing any final connections. Okay, it's a simple assembly. We're using metal profiles. You're going to want a ooge of silicone in there. best to clamp these on the steel, it seems. It's bowing the wood. Like always with silicone, that wants leaving. Yes, give it 24 hours, let everything cure, and then I'll strip it all down, clean it up, and we can do the wiring up inside.